Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. It is the 10th of June, and it is a Monday. Hello, Monday. This promises to be a very active week, and but today there's quite a bit of nice energy. And I'm just going to poke over here so you can see we have some, there's the peony there, and we have another baby peony that, well, I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of tiny. But this is when I wake up in the morning. I come out on the side of the house here, and this is my view, and it smells like roses and honeysuckle. The honeysuckle is starting to bloom now as well. Yeah. All right. So, sweet day. We have the moon in Leo, which is highly self-expressive, and it actually makes a lovely trine to the north node of the moon. Now, Leo is a creative energy, self-expressive, tad dramatic. And so there will be a lot of expression, people expressing. And there's actually some good information and some good creative solutions, perhaps, to some of the things that ail us. Of course, teasing that out from all the other mumbo-jumbo stuff that will also be said for the people who think they're being creative. And they are, but it depends on, your point of view and your stance and where it's coming. But there is quite a bit of creative energy today, which is good. So utilize that to the best of your abilities. There is an underlying tension that we are feeling. There's a sense of maybe the other shoe dropping or something like that, and that in part is because we do have an upcoming square between Mars and Pluto that is going to happen over the next day or so, and that energy is pretty intense. Mars in Taurus, although Mars is not, people don't talk about Mars and Taurus all that much. Mars and Taurus can be quite basic. Like, for those of you who may have Mars and Taurus, apologies for what I'm going to say, because I'm trying to make a point more than, talking about your Mars and Taurus. But, Taurus is a very sort of basic energy. It's, in a way, the way that Aries is as well. Aries is that energy of here I am, and I am experiencing this, and comes out of the what do they call those things that the racers put their feet against? Right? The gun goes off. Aries is out, and Taurus is the second sign of the zodiac, and Taurus is here to create stability, is to ground the energy of Mars, and so there can be a seething quality to Mars and Taurus. But of course, used well, Mars and Taurus is slow and steady wins the race, right? But it can still have that sort of basic energy. So I think what I'm trying to say is, with Pluto squaring this Mars in Taurus, Pluto from Aquarius, sometimes people fight with high technology and all of that, but this is sort of, fists, knuckles. This is bare knuckle fighting here. Maybe that cage fighting stuff that men seem to enjoy watching men beat each other senseless in a cage. I don't know. It's a thing. But that energy, right? That can be the Mars and Taurus energy. So that is sort of on its way. So what I would say is, utilize this great creative energy. I don't want to be a buzzkill about today, because today is really some nice energy. But if you're feeling that sort of underlying dread, it's probably the Pluto Mars square. Ultimately, really, that first quarter square is a crisis in action, so people want to take an action. And Pluto is the soul. It's the world soul. So in a way, the world soul wants something different. It's really sort of about escaping the ghosts of the past and forging a new future, a future based on our evolution. So that is sort of the underlying energy. And depending on where people are at is how they're going to express that. So just be aware that, there's a lot of opportunity to find directions forward. But there is still quite a few, the energy of, street fighting is in the air. So you want to be aware of that as well. So just, be smart. All right. So what else? What do we got here today? Roses. Lots of roses. And that is a combination of roses and blackberries. Let's see, what else do we have today? The hydrangeas are flowering out still. It'll be a while before we see those flowers. We have our little daisies. These always make me so happy. I always feel I see these guys pop up. There's some echinacea popping up between the hostas here and the mallow. This is mallow right here. These are cute little pink flowers. And these are mullein, and these are starting to get our spires here. And if you can see the little yellow flowers. Mullein is really good for ear infections. Really good for ear infections. You can make some put it in olive oil or put it in oil. And I don't make concoctions with it, but I'm sure you can find something on Google or YouTube on how to do that the right way. And of course, all the roses, the white ones, are the wild roses. And then we also have these lovely corally roses. I love those. And if we come over here, we have more white roses. But then we have some other roses here you can see peeking out. So it is a rosalicious kind of day. It is June. June is the month of roses here. So we shall enjoy them. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little walkabout. Have yourself a great day. Much love. Enjoy the creative spark of the day. Make the most of it. When things get a little hairy, you're starting to feel a little concerned. Just, use your instincts. Use your intuition on those things. Get out of bad situations or situations that feel a little dangerous, and you should be fine. Yeah? Okay. All right, guys. Take care. Much love. Namaste.